Greetings and welcome to Nathan Lyle Official. If you have never seen my face in a video before, I am Nathan Lyle, and this video that you're watching is on a playlist called Anime Corner. What is Anime Corner? Well, at the end of a simulcast run, I will just talk about all the anime that I watched, what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them. This specific video is the final one for the summer 2015 simulcast, and this is my top 5 video, which is just, I take all the different anime that I've watched, all 30 or whatever something anime that I looked, and I just say my 5 favorites from this simulcast, the ones that I will recommend anybody be willing to check out. So that if you only have one anime that you can watch a day, if you only have 30 minutes free today, this is the one that you have to look at. Okay, so first we're going to say honorable mention to Shirayuki no Hime, Snow White with the red hair. That it didn't quite make the top 5, but it's just barely missing out on that 5th spot, so I decided to go ahead and give it a shout out. So, also before we get started, I don't know, I'm uploading this in the morning, and I don't know what time it is when you're watching it, but it's midnight and I want to go to bed. So keep that in mind as you watch this. So we're starting with number 5. My pick was actually I Am, which I know a lot of people aren't going to like it simply because it is a harem anime. But as far as harem anime goes, it's really not that bad. It's maybe not the greatest ever. There are definitely ones I enjoy more. But I feel like it's kind of very lifelike in some similar ways to like Orimonogatari. It's got a lot of those just really cutesy moments between some of these characters, and it does have a lot of over-the-top comedy. It does have fan service, but it's not like throwing the boobs in your face 30 seconds a game. It's not so distracting that it takes away from the story itself. And I found it to be pleasantly enjoyable, and it also helps that you have a show like Monster Musume, which is just not worth watching at all. These two are basically the same show, but they are so drastically different. Monster Musume is just not worth watching at all. But this one, even though it feels like basically the same premise behind it, it's just so much better done. And it's just got good characters and an actually decent storyline that's worth paying attention to, and I actually enjoyed it. And then we're moving on to number 4, which is continuing from a previous simulcast, and I think it was in that top 5 as well, Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma. And I don't know if it's ending yet. I should look that up because I don't know if that was this is the last episode or if it's gonna keep continuing. But I really hope that this is one that keeps going for a while. It's a really amazing story, and even though it's a foodie show where, let's be honest, the entire show is, I make a dish and I explain to you how it was made. And that's basically the entire show. And it doesn't seem like something that I should be interested in, but they do it so well, and they make it so fun and exciting to watch, and I actually care about what happens to these characters, and that's something that you don't always get with anime. This one is easily one of the best, especially as far as just cooking shows are concerned. And then you have a new one called Overlord, and that one was just, oh my god, I can't even really explain it because I've seen a lot of stories that are in this vein where it's like based off of some kind of game, but this one is a game. Like this one, the story is that a guy, there's this MMORPG thing, which I've never actually played one of those in real life, but there's this big one which is like taking over the world, but now they're gonna shut down their servers. And one of these guys, Momon, he's a salary man in Japan. He decides he's going to stay there. He's not going to log out. He's going to stay there until it shuts down. But the clock hits midnight and the server doesn't shut down. But now suddenly he can't log out. He can't call tech support for help. He can't send messages to other players. And suddenly he starts to realize, holy shit, this place is real. And then he comes to the decision that he's going to be the overlord of this new place that they found themselves in. And all these these little creatures and other things that he created, they're developing actual personalities of their own and stuff. And it's a very interesting storyline. It's got great characters. It's got it's got great action sequences, and it's just really cool. It's really fun to watch, and it's very exciting. Keeps me on the edge of my seat, and it's one that since the very beginning, since episode 1, it's just every single week I watch it, I love it, and I'm just sad because now I have to wait 7 more days to see the next one. And then we move on to number 2 on my list, which I'm pretty sure this was also in the top 5 of the previous simulcast. Ori Monogatari, My Love Story. You know, centers around a high school boy named Goda Takeo, who's just a massive mountain of a man, and girls have never liked him, but they always fall in love with his best friend Tsunekawa. And then one day he meets a girl, and she falls in love with him, and I don't even know why this is so amazing. It's just it's a very human piece, and it's just, it's so cutesy that it makes me want to throw up. It's hard to sit through at times, but it's just a really good story, and it's very well told, and I love all of these characters, and it's just, it's just an enjoyable experience just watching them just grow up, and just grow into human beings. That makes more sense if you understand how I feel about just teenagers in general, but what was that? I don't remember who sang it. There was this song out there where teenagers scared the living shit out of me. But yeah, whatever. Moving on to number 1. So, the number 1 all-time favorite anime from this simulcast run, Shimoneta, A Boring World Where the Concept of Dirty Jokes Doesn't Exist. I knew I would love it from the title alone, and that alone, I knew I had to watch it, and oh my god, it lived up to expectations and so much more. It's a story all about censorship, because in this universe, Japan decided that it wanted to be the most morally sound country. They decided to pass a law for public morality and healthy child rearing, so that basically anything considered dirty is now outlawed. There's no more porn. You're not allowed to say or even say penis or vagina. You could get thrown in jail. They've got things around your neck and your wrist monitoring you, so that you can't even draw a penis without getting fined and shit. And it's just it's censorship at its worst. And it's about, a high school girl is recruiting other high school kids to help her just educate the world about all of this stuff that is considered dirty. And it's a great show with a good message, and they deliver it in the funniest way possible. It is pretty amazing, and I've enjoyed every single second of it. There are times where it borders on oh my god, this is too much, I can't handle it. But bro, I love it so much. It's a great anime. It's worth checking out if you haven't seen it already. And if you have seen it already, you should know it's worth checking out again. You know how good it is. It's an amazing show, and I'm so thankful that I watched it. And thank you to all the people who went into making it. Y'all did a great job. So yeah, that's my top 5. And that's it for this video. That's also it for Anime Corner for this current simulcast. Be sure to like it. Be sure to comment, like this video, subscribe, leave a comment below. Have you seen any of these anime? Did you like them? If not, do any of them sound interesting? Which ones are you planning to watch? Also, with the next simulcast, are there any that you're looking forward to? I know there are a couple of sequels to simulcasts I've seen before that I'm looking forward to, and one that I'm a little pissed that it got a sequel at all because I didn't feel it deserved it, but I might end up checking it out anyways. So, yeah, in the meantime though, my name is Nathan Nile. This is my personal channel, Nathan Nile Official, where I do vlogs, reviews, and anything else that touches my fancy. So be sure to stick around if you want to. And until the next time you see a video with my face in it, I hope you have a good day.